Absolutely. They got a day off tomorrow. They need to train.
Coach, a couple wins this weekend. After starting the season 0-4 against really good teams, you guys seem like you're kind of coming into your own a little bit. 3 goals tonight, most this season yet.
Well, I think a lot of people question whether or not you go and you play teams like that early in the season. If you can keep your confidence and learn from those games, you can bring that back to the West Coast. I think that's exactly what they've done. They've learned from those games, and now they're applying it here. And 4 games in a row, I can't be prouder of them. We're finding our rhythm now, as you can see. Even with players like Christian Enriquez off the field because he has a slight injury, we're trying to save him for conference. I mean, everyone that came on the field did an excellent job, but really proud of the boys tonight.
Well, him and Kenny, Sebastian, I mean, you guys aren't like hurting, you guys seem like there's other guys just kind of stepping in. You have probably three guys who would be getting significant minutes who are banged up, not to mention George Grody, who
well,
Alonso
came in tonight as a right back and played exceptionally well. You know, and George Grody, he's going to redshirt this year because he broke his leg, so he's an outstanding offensive player for next year.
Right.
But some of these young players, you know, like Angel, you know, and Alonso, and even Diego, who saw a lot more time at the end of the season last year, but now is really coming into his own. He's a true soccer player, can hold the ball in the midfield for us. Really proud.
What's the difference with Diego this year? I know last year he was young, but he seems like he's kind of come into his own, especially in the games that I've seen this year, and maybe without Christian on the field, maybe kind of forces him to start to take a little bit of control. And what do you look for the future? And maybe both of those guys are on the field.
I think you recognize that this was a rare start for Diego, and it was an opportunity for him to show what he can do. And what we've been working with him for the last year is his ability to expand his game. He's brilliant 3 to 10 yards, but 15, 20, 30 yards, and that's what he has changed, you know, in his game. His ability to change the point of attack, his ability to get shots off on goal. Last game he got 3 shots. He would have gotten off 1 shot in a game last year, and so he's being a lot more direct. He's seeing the spaces in behind the defense now.
Last question, Savitsky was not, I know he was knocked up, he was banged up a little bit earlier in the year, but really kind of the difference maker tonight, drawing the penalty and playing solid kind of in that midfield role there in the wing.
Tyler Savitsky was one of the players we brought in to really make a difference for us this year, offensively and defensively. But even if he plays as an outside back, his ability to get forward is really important to us. He got injured against Indiana. He hasn't played literally until the Bakersfield game, and now, and now he's starting to find his rhythm. So he's an added weapon for us, and you can play him in so many different positions. And I don't think we've even seen the best of him yet.
Conference play starting up.
Riverside is next,
with
and
health and everything else. How are your team's playing? How are you feeling?
I think the most important thing is that, you know, we're a little banged up with a few guys, but the most important thing is that they're playing now with confidence. They're starting to believe in themselves, you know. And I think we go into conference play at 500 now. You know, it was a lot to overcome being 0-4 after playing the quality of the teams that we did. You know, and these guys and the leadership on this team, they stuck with it, and they're beginning to believe in themselves now. So I think we're perfectly poised to do well in conference.
Thanks, Coach.
You're welcome.